so that's just because YouTube will let us keep our streams forever.
Yeah, YouTube is fools who like to throw their money away. Except me, I almost died. Whatcha?
I mean, I like to think of it more as like.
Can you check on the YouTube,
right.
dude? Can you make yourself useful for
fed.
once in your life and check on the YouTube?
Yeah, it's working. We're probably getting fed straight to the Google robot. Like they're watching and learning from us.
What do you want me to do, game? Yeah, soon they'll make a AI that does incompetent streams. And will be replaced.
Well, I just think more of it's like it's learning about like how to imitate humans.
My only regret how to imitate humans. Look directly at you in the direction of your penis for 1 hour.
I threw my phone away. I threw it in the trash, dude.
Good, I'm glad. I hope you threw that shit in an incinerator. I never want you to look at phone again. Looking at phone is a sin. I have to take this photo. Mia!
You have no idea. You just went by it, dude.
Mia!
Go backwards.
What do I need to take a photo? Mia!
It's clearly the thing you fucking... It's clearly...
Mia!
I can tell you this. It's clearly the thing behind you.
Fucking dementia Indiana Jones. Mia, I feel like I gotta take a photo. What's cool in the area? What do hot young singles like to do in the jungle? Just fucking around with my camera, completely incapable of using it.
Oh,
Mia, how's this thing work? Oh, is it this guy? What's up?
Is that the snake?
That's a guy. That doesn't look anything like a snake.
Well, let's get a profile.
Okay.
That could be a snake.
It doesn't look like a snake.
Then who else was what was that snake's deal if it wasn't the guy guarding the temple?
I think it's just a big snake, and it's kind of racist that you would be like, these Mesoamerican natives or these Thai natives don't know how to sculpt a snake. That's pretty racist. New field work? I won't do that. Yeah, I need to go this way. Mia. Right, it's gonna get a little rough, Mia. I don't know how to drive a boat.
How good would it be if you had boat help?
That would be wrong of them to do. They've done a lot of bad things to me in this game. Things that I didn't consent to. Making me do stealth.
You doing okay?
Or trying. Trying to make me do stealth and instead giving me the like Sophie's choice of doing their boring stealth or role-playing Indiana Jones as a man with early onset dementia.
You'll give me a time stamp for you doing stealth.
What was that? You want me to yell at you a timestamp? Is that something you're capable of doing?
No, I'm saying you would need to provide me a stamp of you doing stealth.
Yeah, and I'm asking you, is that something that you can typically do? Like if I were to say, give me a timestamp of when you last took a shit today.
Wait, what? Unless the last time you took a shit in Indiana Jones, the video game we play.
Yeah. Okay. When was a timestamp? Give me a timestamp of the last time you took a shit in Indiana Jones.
I can't because it never happened.
That's unfortunate. You're always going on about how much you love the like simulationist style of this game, all the verisimilitude they force you into, whether you like it or not. And yet, not even once does Indiana Jones squeeze out a big snaky turd? Not even once?
Of course not, because of all the fruit and bread.
Yeah, he's all clogged up. That's why your health is increasing. It's because you're gaining mass. From all the fruit and bread that is just sort of... Why am I checking my journal like once every 2 seconds? It's part of the roleplay. It's part of the dementia roleplay. He's like, what am I doing? Mia, what am I doing?
The stealth you're describing, you standing on top of a tower and whipping guys from a distance.
I've done the stealth at some point. I've crouched. I'll just dock here.
Well, I guess the administration.
I'm not going to disagree to say that you have crouched.
I've crouched.
An expedition.
That's stealth. All boat. This is another part of the dimension role. The radio won't turn on while the boat is here.
Boat.
All right. Yup. Parkour. What's down here? Dementia roleplay is so freeing. I now think that everyone with early onset dementia is faking it, because this is really enhancing my quality of life.
Bro, there's a whole Seinfeld episode about how like Jerry's elderly uncle pretends to have dementia whenever he gets caught shoplifting.
Yeah. That's a good strategy. If can I burn this?
Why would you want to burn their paint posters?
I think the fan's ugly.
Hi there.
What's up? Whatcha? Alright, what do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to here? Someone over here. This guy. Is it you? Are you the man?
Hi.
No.
Now that I'm watching, I feel like you don't want me to watch.
What do you mean?
I feel like you want me to be able. I feel like I'm being punished for not looking at my phone.
You're not entertained by this? You don't like this?
Why do you need the map to travel?
I don't know the layout of this village. Hold on, I gotta see what's climbable in Pylin's house. I'm doing some
That's
QA.
an elephant.
What? What?
You see that elephant on the wall? Look up.
You like that? You like that? You mean this thing? Burn it.
Yeah.
Set it aflame.
Yes, that's an elephant.
I wish this putting the breathing mask on my 2. This sucks. I don't need to have this option. What's up, Amahuneg? Howdy dowdy, friendly frowdies.
No, please.
That's sort of a backrooms Flanders, because his the language he's using is breaking down conceptually.
Hey, Paylin.
Hold on, hold on. Hey, Paylin.
I have some.
You're at this nitrous. Sorry. Well, actually, it would be more like. You want to hit this nitrous? Hey, Paylin. What am I doing?
Sure, show me what you got. What was that?
I have been trying to translate this document.
Requesting demolition material for excavation site.
Indiana Jones getting
Where did you
ruined
find this?
like a
I
intellectual
found it in
dark
the
web
possession of a
guy.
team of fascists led by another archaeologist. Some blonde-haired lady who set up camp to the southwest.
What's to the southwest?
Nothing but rocks and trees, as far as I know.
Damn, they're gonna use the rocks and trees to win World War II.
That explosion was even bigger than the first one. What do you think they're doing?
Something caught their eye and they're blasting their way to it.
But I
Digging is
won't
slow
go
work.
and look.
Delicate. Voss must be desperate.
Desperate enough to destroy our country in order to get what he wants.
I'll find out what they're up to.
Weird convo.
If you intend to investigate the explosion, it's only a short boat ride to the
These
south.
guys have no chemistry.
Yeah, 'cause
They
I'm
don't even
trying
seem to
fuck
like
her.
each other.
Southwest. It
I don't mean romantic chemistry. I'm talking about like chemistry between like two actors. Demolition request. Demolition. Okay. Captain Bubici? Hold on.
Trips to a dig site.
How do I use my things? Here we go. Inspect. Captain Bubici. Do you remember this guy from the game? Do you remember Captain Bubici?
The guy at the Demon's Tomb, you mean?
Was that Captain Bubici? I just mean whoever signed this request for demolition.
Yeah, the guy hit the Demon's Tomb.
He's got a main character name.
No, you should do a
practice.
study in fear.
Oh,
That
man.
that one's good.
Okay, if I have to. Time to get in the boat.
Oh, I'm sorry that I want you to play the fun parts of the game.
Nah. Does it involve stealth?
No.
Okay. Then maybe it is fun. I'll be the judge
In
of
fact,
that. And everyone knows I'm a fair and impartial judge of gameplay, and I never get tilted for no reason. And I'm not extremely uncooperative with what the game's program is.
Yeah. Hyland wants
Sometimes
to
you'll
find
get
out
tilted
what
for
caused it.
imaginary
I
reasons,
think
even.
it came from the southwest.
We must imagine Sisyphus is
Careful.
tilted. Alright, I'm driving now. Where do I want to go now that I'm out of the gate? Alright, all the way to the south.
Yeah.
I would like it if there was a compass on screen. I would like it if there was a
wow.
compass on screen with the objective indicator. I want my immersion to be completely broken.
Yeah, okay, dude.
I want there to be guys standing along the shores who are just shouting at me, "Your objective is this way!" I'm a little baby. I need to be coddled and dandled. Nah, I want to go this way. Let's get it. That is probably something I could swim to look at. But I won't. Instead,
So
I'm
what
going
have
to
you
go
been
this
doing
way.
for fun lately?
I've been reading about magic. I started reading the Book of Abramelin. It's honestly... I've gotten into the second book, which has some spells in it.
Are you gonna do anything in there?
No.
Lame.
No, magic isn't real, dog.
There it
Doesn't matter.
I'm interested
When
in
you
it.
take sacrament in church, you know what? Do you not take sacrament in church because you're like, magic's not real, guys?
I am a Protestant culturally, which means we don't believe magic happens during sacrament. We don't believe in transubstantiation, or what's it called? I think it is. I think just transubstantiation is the thing. Sup, Shady?
Okay, fine. You don't agree with metaphoric action when you see people like putting their hands in to hype themselves up? You're like,
I don't see why.
primitive practices.
I don't see why. If I
You burned an effigy.
I don't see why what I said implies
Runs in
that.
the family. How did you become
I
a
did
villain?
burn an
Do
effigy.
some spells, dude.
The main problem is that the spells are not very convenient. You have to have like
Guessing you
pure
stirred up some
wax,
trouble?
and you have to have like so much honey to do a lot of the spells in Book 2 of Abramelin.
What, you can't buy honey?
I don't want to just waste. It's sticky and sugary. I don't want to smear honey all over shit. Have honey all over my house. Buy like a gallon of honey just to
Don't
do
do
some
it in your
spells.
home. Wait, are the rituals involving in the inside of your home?
You could. I guess you could do it outside. It doesn't really say that you have to. Most of the time, it doesn't really say that you have to do anything in any specific place.
What do we have?
Also, I haven't found one that I would want to do.
Babuchi
Oh, it's Bubici.
and Akadi.
Akardi.
Boss thinks
Shady South Thunderbolts.
here.
Enjoyed it. That's good.
Shady, I think you mean Asterix New Avengers.
He put the asterisk.
Right, but and that's why I said Asterix.
Oh,
New
oh.
Avengers.
You're mad at him for not just writing out the whole title.
Well, no. After the movie came out, they like swapped out all the posters as if they tore off the Thunderbolts title. and underneath it was asterisk New Avengers.
This has been great entertainment, like mealtime entertainment to go with my 19 breads.
It's not shady. They changed all the posters in the world 3 days after the movie came out.
Oh, was that supposed to be kind of a reveal? Because I also knew that the title of the movie was Thunderbolts: New Avengers.
Let me see.
Because they went into the world.
Ooh, a dream journal.
Updated all their posters.
Look at this guy's drawings. These are brutal.
It's sick.
This guy is.
He's having good dreams.
He needs to be sent to the school counselor.
I guess they might not have done it to Shady in New Zealand, but
in
America,
they may not. Yeah, they may not have gone to the expense to ship entirely new posters out to New Zealand. That may be true. But in the United States, all of the posters say Thunderbolts: New Avengers.
Well, they don't say, and had all of the cast publicly doing like promotional videos of them going around town, like the city of LA and New York and stuff, and updating the posters.
Okay, Thursday. Could hardly sleep last night. Woke up sweating from a nightmare. Dreamt I fell into a trap full of iron spikes. Guess the rumors about tombs filled with traps are getting to me. But Dr. Lund assured me there's nothing to worry about. I'm just letting my imagination run wild. Am I about to do a... What's that PS2 game that's horny as hell, and it's about being an anime girl who fills a dungeon with traps?
Recitaire?
No. It is not Recitaire. You're on Google, dude. You gotta look this one up. Unbirth?
I mean, is that the one
fuck is
where...
Unbirth?
I'm thinking of the one, or wait, no, am I thinking of Conception? I might be thinking of Conception.
Yeah, Conception. That's a very... Unbirth is kind of the opposite of the Conception series,
No. I was thinking of Under Night in Birth.
Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe.
And Conception.
I delivered the request for explosives for Captain Bubici, and it was approved. God, I would love to have a last name like Bubici. Should probably be getting the supplies today. Just have to set up a controlled
confuse
explosion.
the hell out of your family, but...
How did we have a Bubici? They were expecting a baby and they got a Bubici.
Well, except you're not an infant.
No, I'm baby. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. I'm baby. And that simple... I fucking hate that.
What are you trying to do?
Just do stuff, man. Open my inventory.
Look for a hole in the ground,
and he just, like, throws whatever he's carrying on the ground anytime you want to do something.
Look for signs of explosives.
Sky Cooper. Shady, why did you say... Oh, Sly Cooper was pretty horny. Yeah, I gotta throw my gun on the ground so I can take this photo.
Hey, jump in the hole, dude.
Alright, I'm in the hole.
I don't even know why you're taking photos. You're not spending those points. You're not getting books.
I gotta say, you haven't been jamming on the soundboard at all lately. He goes completely silent, has zero cunning, isn't even bothering to obfuscate that he's going for the soundboard, and then it's taking him forever to find it. See, this one doesn't even get to me because I know I'm extremely funny and everyone's loving this. That's why we have 4 viewers right now. Okay. Making up for loss. Why are you picking my least favorite ones? At least give me like a Korone or a fucking Nanalon.
Okay, man. You know why?
Why?
Bilbo?
Who are you?
That's not a reason.
Who
That's
are
a
you?
horrible
Don't
reason
come
for
any
anything.
closer.
Take it easy, kid.
No, it's not.
Dr. Jones.
Bilbo?
Sorry, do I know you?
Annika Lund.
I still have never managed to confirm
I was
my...
your student.
There's, I guess, my own mystical belief that
Right.
the
Annika from Norway.
the Oversoul, the Atma,
Sweden.
the flow of
You don't
karma
remember me, do
requires
you?
Of course I do.
that
Hey,
there is a
what
porn
happened
parody of
here?
Lord of the Rings out there with
I
a
was
character
invited on
whose
this
name is
expedition by
Dildo
a German
Shaggins.
archaeologist,
Why does it
and
lie?
We were trying to find
What was his name?
Emmerich Voss.
Shady, why you say Blastoise?
You're in way over your head, kid.
Well,
Oh,
that's
'cause-
presumptuous.
Because
As a matter of
Pat's
fact,
got his
I'm here
little
to
squirrel.
uncover the ancient
Look,
secrets of this
class
place.
dismissed. Okay, this is real.
Is your
archaeology.
squirrel telling you secrets right now, dude? What's it telling you?
Why would I tell you that?
Because
Why would I tell you an answer to that?
I want, because I
Okay.
feel like I'm good friends with Squirtle too.
Bro, can we hit?
What? Who's this? I don't even know who this is.
She just introduced herself.
I was looking at Squirtle.
Her name is Annika Lund.
Shady says, "Oh, I'm watching."
She's an
something else."
archaeologist.
Give me this torch. I gotta light this on fire. Boom.
Yes, so you can crawl in the
We'll be
hole.
starting fires.
You don't understand archaeology.
Historical
Rule 1 of archaeology, kid.
Burn it.
History is important, but not more important than survival.
That's right.
We found this
That's why this is all gonna be
artifact
kindling
on
for us to stay
the
warm.
site. It matches the shape.
I don't
What
like
do you
that this
think?
thing is moving on its own. Give me
Take
that.
the thing.
It's a key.
No, it's not a key. It's a. Huh. I think
At
you're
that
right.
angle. Pedestal controlled by some unknown mechanism,
Be my guest, Professor.
likely built by the
Give it.
Watch and learn.
Thank you.
Here, take
It
it.
fits.
It fit.
Bingo.
Bingo. I did it.
We should keep
You,
it.
you did it? Question mark.
Good thinking.
Dude, there's nothing more satisfying in the entire world than accidentally solving a puzzle while being an absolute shithead.
There's any truth to the legend.
Which legend are we talking about?
The legend of the giant demon, slayed by the Khmer and buried in the
It's there's like a
Prevented from
dark
returning from the underworld.
seduction to it because it's so much
Please
more
know that
satisfying
last
than
part is
actually
real.
solving a puzzle.
That is true.
I think I need to be down here.
What is this place?
Oh, this is the creaky wheel room.
a way past.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Okay, maybe this way. Oh,
These
not
cogwheels
allowed.
Must control the traps.
Dark seduction equals deduction. Shady's putting together a unified theory of being a shithead in puzzle
there
games.
is. Just need to find it.
I think I saw that
Yep.
on the left out there.
Okay, so I have to change the timing of these bad boys.
Temple probably never saw this.
Or do I? What is going on here? Yeah, I gotta change the timing of these bad boys. So there's gonna be some lever that lets me do that.
Look,
I'm
look at all the
curious.
stealth you're not
What do
doing
you
though.
really have against Voss?
Yeah, thank
I mean,
God.
other than being a Nazi?
This is way
Sloppy
better.
amateur.
Oh yeah,
Nasty
she's telling
piece
you
of
about
work.
how Voss is her
Look,
favorite.
I don't like
There it is.
Nazis either. And yes, Voss loses temper sometimes, but he's at the top of his field. Highly ambitious. Just like you, Professor.
Has he ever pretended to be a
nothing like
monkey
me.
in front of
More
you?
dangerous than you know.
Yeah,
You're like, oh
Eight
yeah, he's
rows.
just a little eccentric. That guy does like monkey noises and then shoots you in the head.
Shame it's trying
and then
to
tells
us.
you he knows if you sucked dick based on your
Another
jawline.
headstone,
I need to
Professor.
get this working.
Maybe
Ooh,
they
another
were
one.
killed in the earthquake.
It's possible. That was
Circle.
hundreds of years ago.
Circle.
Destroyed several
Plus
villages. Many people died.
Get in there.
And any secrets with them.
Fuck. Alright, I gotta take a photo too.
There must be a way to get this working with water.
Another
key pedestal.
symbols. Dead skeleton.
Do you think a blowjob from a skeleton good or bad?
Bad. All teeth. No
Yeah,
suction.
but that could be good if they. Know
I don't.
what
I
they're
don't
doing.
see how you could even entertain the idea that it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have a lot of time as a skeleton to learn what you're doing.
The immortal technique. That's your. Get the key. All right. Uh-huh. Key. 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 Okay. I need to switch keys. Alright,
Wait.
there's that. Now I need the circle.
Uh huh.
Key. I've done it. I'm a genius.
You did a puzzle.
Wow. Shady says, "Is the skeleton alive?"
Yes.
I think the Pat's implication that this skeleton would have 1,000 years to perfect the craft.
You're not getting a blowjob from a skeleton if it's just an inanimate skeleton.
It's up there.
This is a good point.
Annika, stop!
You're.
Shoot. Oh god damn it, Annika!
Professor!
But yeah, I think if it's a dead skeleton, I'm just gonna let it kill me one time. Oh,
Close one.
I guess it's fine.
Trap.
You got Godzilla coming out of the ocean in Tokyo, okay?
Are you alright, Professor?
I'm fine.
Let me
Just
through.
wait there.
Well, that was scary.
Rule number 2, kid. Never step on ancient pressure plates, even if.
Rule number 2: archaeology is super scary. I'm afraid all the time.
Rule number 3.
Demons. I'm
Rule number 3: Grimes scream. What was the like?
I think we found it.
The last thing you made me read from Grimes was like sort of a
Sit
pitiful,
down when you pee, like a good little girl.
pitiful, lukewarm defense of Elon.
Here it is, Professor.
Is she still doing that?
Be the sarcophagus.
You know, boss won't
I
share
would
credit for anything
I
you find
would
out.
need
Well,
to
I
know.
didn't
I mean, one, I
think
don't
it
believe
was
that was the last thing
Help me with
Grimes
this.
sent you.
Believe in yourself.
I feel like one of the
first.
last things I sent you was about how AI will create the dark communism to save us by putting us in human daycares.
Wow.
What's this?
Truly, only dark communism can save us. She was doing
Man.
complex math. Look, Shady, there are definitely extenuating circumstances. It's just
Just,
like
you know, we
there's something
found so
deeply
much-
sad about her landing on like, well, I guess I gotta coddle my ex-husband, my like weird breeding kink ex-husband's ego so that I can maybe see my child again.
I don't know. One of them's like dying or something.
I gotta do this.
Who cares? I can't believe we never talked about how they got together because one of them made a Rocco's Basilisk joke at the other on Twitter.
That sucks, dude. Domunism is extremely good.
Yes, that's it. Come and help me with this.
Truly, the rationalist community has not given the planet anything good but Ziz theory.
Dude, you know, now that I'm unemployed, I've been thinking. I was just listening to Truanon do like a 4-part investigation into
Maybe they
Zort.
rolled him out. Into what?
And
Oh,
I'm like,
into Zord.
yeah, you know about Zort.
Yeah, I listened to the first one. I wish they hadn't paywalled the others.
This could break something.
Well, the people involved
Before we're crushed.
use bots to troll, like, to literally, like, Google their names constantly, and they do tons of frivolous lawsuits.
Yeah,
Um,
I gotta go over here.
it's pretty good. I don't know, does the first episode include the stuff about how, like, seemingly nothing about these people, like, nothing about these people that you can research is, like, real? Like, their social medias are just AI photos of them,
Shady, that's cruel.
and, photos of them are just,
It's not. They're not even real people.
well, their social medias are all fake, and all the information online are AI written articles that they probably paid to make.
Yeah.
And like the most recent episode, they go into this actor question mark whose IMDb has all these movies and he has all these awards for movies that don't exist.
That's awesome. Just the like the sociopaths who are creating the dead internet that we'll have to live in the future.
Let's keep going.
Well, they've been doing it since like 2010.
Wait, Shady, did you really not know that Pat was unemployed? He's been talking about it
No,
so
'cause
much. I thought that was the joke.
I applied for jobs on stream, and John wouldn't stop whining.
Yeah. Yes. I don't think that's unreasonable.
Bro,
especially since like your whole thing is you don't give a shit whether the stream is like actually entertaining. You're just here to hang out, and so this is basically you come to our hang session and you're just like on your phone looking at job applications. That's
I
rude.
just had one job I needed to apply for to hit my 3 job minimum.
Yeah,
I got it approved. Like I finally got the okay though this week.
and it didn't help that you did position your phone right over your penis. So seeing you on your webcam, I was like, damn, maybe something exciting is going on with Pat's penis, and it's just something boring like job apps. Whoop.
Yeah, I got
botched that.
fired. Well, I got like laid off like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Or 3 weeks ago.
Damn, I can't believe it's
Almost
already
a month
almost
ago.
been a month.
I can, but again, like I said, I've spent like at this point years of my life cumulatively unemployed. So like a month is nothing.
Yeah.
If it's Christmas, and I don't have to worry about it because I'm gonna be raking in unemployment for the next year. So.
Fucking shit. I do not like the whip system, like the whip grab
But I'm
system.
finally getting my unemployment
there.
back.
Get
I
up
finally
there.
got it approved from Massachusetts. They said, "We'll start sending it to you, buddy." And I was like, "I can't wait to get like positive money." Shady, it's okay. I hated that job. And a recurring storyline in across the stream prior was if I was going to get fired.
I guess I should have paid
You
attention because that was the switch that killed me.
Damn, it makes you think. Man.
Why did that happen?
Yeah, well, it's almost like she was saying,
Wait.
Professor,
I'll
don't
get you up
do
somehow.
it. Professor, no.
I'll wait.
Okay, whatever. I guess...
Ooh, a water wheel.
Wheel.
My favorite Oasis song. Yeah, So do you know why you died?
I could climb up.
Not really. I flipped a switch and then like this.
So look
this
at that switch,
opened. It's
and
like a
then-
trap door.
And then look over to your left and go over there.
Yeah. Okay. It's a
There's 2 switches.
yeah. This is what is it? Pair denial system. Double key system. An ancient double key
Yeah.
system.
Climb that whip.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Sheer. I've killed Indy a lot.
I'm standing on one of the trapdoors.
Yeah, double bluff. Classic double bluff. Classic double decker. What the fuck are you doing, Annika?
She would
Get on the fucking ball! Get with the program! We're flipping switches, you
said-
dumb piece of shit!
She said on my 3.
Oh my god.
Now, we have to do this at the same time.
I love it. She's like, we have to do it at the same time or we'll die. Crank.
Hurry up. Hurry the
Well,
fuck
no,
up.
go look at your switch. Look at your switch.
Okay.
3,
All right.
2, 1, go.
Double X, as in the Greek symbol Chi, as in key, as in Keyblade, as in Kingdom Hearts? That's right. We're dropping
Sometimes,
hints about the
John,
next game.
Sometimes I wonder if you like video games.
I have a complicated relationship with video games.
I can feel it.
You know, I think you're right.
I mean,
Have a look
Good
around.
head though.
like in a very I guess to be unnecessarily like authentic and genuine, which people are always getting mad at me about because they can't
Maybe
handle how
there's more of
real I
them in
am. One of the reasons I gravitated towards tabletop role-playing games when I was a young lad was because I have always been frustrated with the fact that video games are so constrained, and I
But they're so pretty.
I demand anarchy. My body recoils at any whiff of law.
What
When
are
you
you
were a
doing
kid,
over
did you
there?
play that video
Found
game
something?
where you're like where your character select? It's like
You want us
Twisted
to
Metal,
do,
but it's only tanks.
You want us to do another one of these?
The door seems to be intact.
You want us to do another
Yeah,
one of
lucky
these?
for us.
Would you ever play that one of those games?
One of which games?
It's like they were like kind of like Twisted Metal, but open world and only tanks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I liked those as a kid.
You can't play those in a tabletop game.
No, you cannot. I mean, like, I'd still play video games. That's why you're into Domunism. Yeah. Yes, I just need a sexy computer to tell me everything that I am going to do today.
There. The water's flowing now.
Oh, I'd kill for that, dude.
I literally wrote a song about, like, it's kind of about that. It's about doing that recreationally, not as, like,
and you
a political
wrote that
system.
famous short story, I have no mouth and I must scream about it.
Yeah. I have no mouth and
But if
holy
people-
shit, I'm coming.
People really took the wrong message from it, though.
Look up there.
Yeah,
The
they didn't get it.
bird's nest.
Great idea.
They were like, what
Key up
didn't
there.
you see how much that lady came from getting fucked by the big ape man the computer made?
Mm-hmm.
And how it
Oops, I missed
cuckolded
it.
all the other guys?
That short story is fucked up. That man is fucked up. He's a nasty little man.
He's a nasty little man, and now that he's dead, we can't stop him.
I think that means he's been stopped. He's been stopped to a permanent end.
I didn't do it. Did you do it?
That's true, I didn't do it. Alright, now we get the circle.
Okay, now get the circle.
1, 2.
Go a circle.
This barely qualifies as a puzzle, and that's good. Because it means I don't have to worry about thinking on stream. Is this going now? Yeah, it is.
No, she is. Lady, do you got a fucking whistle right now?
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm doing archaeology over here.
Women, am I right?
There's that. Nope, that was wrong. Wait.
I'll need another key.
Shady, that's where he keeps the keys. He has to check his bag.
Okay, yeah, I need another key.
I need a third key.
No, you hear him, John?
Yeah, he's yelling at me. He's saying, "You are so fucking stupid. Go find the next key."
Yeah, he said, yeah, John, keep trying to plug the same keys in over and over again to solve it. Surely the 8th time you'll get it. Explore.
I'm exploring.
Be a fun little guy.
I would be having a lot more fun if it wasn't making me do the slow waiting thing. Don't know,
You know
why
what
this
I've
is
been
in the
doing
game.
lately?
What have you been doing lately?
Yard work. I've been doing a lot of yard work.
This is the difference between you and me. You asked me what I've been doing lately, and I was like, reading magic, learning magic,
I don't think you'll be needing this.
and then you volunteer what you're doing lately, and it's yard work.
This does not belong.
Do you like yard work? Is that like a thing you like to do?
No, I hate it.
Why are you doing it?
So I'm like weed whacking the jungles around my home for the first time in like a year.
Yeah, I actually totally empathize with that. I do like trim my bushes and stuff once every year, and it sucks. Especially because I'm in Houston and it's 96 degrees outside in January.
Why did the old hag who owned the home before me have to plant such beautiful perennial gardens?
Ugh.
So I have these chunks of plant life around my home.
Why did I get a torch?
Did I fucking tell you? Did I ever tell you about how I had these fucking trees that she planted once upon a time?
These fucking
the-
trees.
They're like kind of like the bush-sized trees. You know, they're not like trees. They're like baby garden trees.
Yeah.
And every single one of those fucking things grew a branch in such a way that crushed my drain, the bottom of my drain
You should know
pipes.
better than to work for someone like Voss.
Well, taught me
Like I had to go through and literally
Well, then
buy
you
a
weren't listening.
chainsaw and
Voss only cares about
so I could
archaeology.
unfuck my drain pipes.
I thought you two were friends.
What would
They
make
were
you
like
think Voss and I are
cartoonishly
friends?
fucking flattened
Oh.
by these fucking tree branches from the ground.
Excited. He hired me on the spot.
That man is not my friend. For one thing, he's a Nazi.
John, you got a new microwave plate.
Oh, that wasn't his?
Just like us.
Sorry, I didn't know the appliances weren't his. That's awesome.
Oh, well that's fine. It's like how like the last place I lived before I moved to my home.
Oh, well, it's a tough field to get
I
into.
like stole a cheese grater because I liked it a lot more than my cheese grater.
Mm-hmm.
And archaeology is my dream.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get away with stealing from your landlord, you absolutely should. There's like
it
no
wasn't
way
a
you can
landlord,
steal
it was-
enough
It wasn't. I mean,
from
it's
them
weird
to
call it a landlord. It was
How
like
will
a
that
change the
permanent.
fact that they
It was like a
took you for
long-term
huge ride financially.
Airbnb
Oh,
that we like tricked this 80-year-old woman into doing for us.
yeah. Okay, so that stops those two.
So how does that? Do you feel better?
Well, no, I just need to line these two up with the...
Well, no. Do you
Line.
feel better about knowing that I just stole from like this 80-year-old cancer survivor?
No, that's probably not good.
That's where all the horses were that I took all those photos of.
Yeah, I loved
was
the
hanging out
horses.
That's where that was. I might have stolen her cheese grater.
Sark.
But you know what?
Gross.
I needed it more.
Gross dime.
I hate to say it, but I needed it more.
I don't think I agree.
If you saw my cheese grater, John,
I think she needed her cheese grater more, and you could have just got a
No,
new
'cause
cheese grater.
It was the Airbnb cheese grater.
Uh-huh. It's like a special Airbnb brand that you cannot
It was
buy
for the
unless you own an
Airbnb in her home.
I feel like you could have just gotten one just like it.
No, but if you saw my cheese grater,
Okay,
hey,
I'm out of here.
Wait, are you gonna
Seriously
stop
lost
her?
my interest. No,
no, you had an E. You had an E prompt.
I'm good.
All right. Where's that switch I can pull to kill myself?
Yo, it's over here. Hold on. Here it is.
Can't leave without Annika.
Oh, man.
Can't leave this life without her.
The Airbnb's grater.
Yeah.
All right.
Which,
Hi,
what you
Annika.
got there?
I probably
Bro,
am
I
supposed
want-
to take a photo
Can you,
of this big
can
dead
you
guy.
make sure they do this with my body?
I first found it
Yeah.
described in a
I'll do it myself.
in a scroll found in Angkor Wat. The Khmer warriors who found the idol believed it was cursed, and so they buried it along with the demon. I
Cool.
didn't know if it was real or just a legend.
All right, time to steal it.
Yeah. This obviously belongs to me now. I picked it up. It's
Did
mine.
Thorough research that led us to it.
Tack. Professor.
I'm just noticing that she got the... This is another video game character, not the first, who has the sort of facial schema of a fucking Aloy.
Yeah, I think that's just what Swedish women look like.
Hmm.
Perhaps you were right.
Or a Na'vi. I need to take a photo of this dead guy, right? You want to take a photo of this?
Yeah,
Surely
well,
you
you're
want a
young.
photo of
I
this
still
dead
want
guy.
Why?
What the fuck? Why don't you want a photo of that dead guy? He's cool.
Discovered.
What is that up there?
Sure, kid.
What is that up there?
Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Do you think
Yep.
she'll credit you in her paper?
I'm sure she will. It's well known that there's a code of academic honesty among Tomb Raiders. I want to get up there, but I never will.
These are archaeologists, bro. They were adventurers.
Here we go.
Oh my!
Oh, she's gonna
Wait,
trick
what if
me.
she?
She's gonna pull a
she's gonna
fast one
trick
on
you.
me. Owned.
Ah, got your ass.
Get wrecked, Indy. You'll never touch this cursed Khmer statue. This
You
is
think
my
I don't
loot.
know about the stones? Maybe if you'd realized my potential, remembered me even, I might have been working for you. Class
Indy looks kind of thrilled by this.
Professor Jones.
Indy's like, just, yeah, I love all this stuff you're saying. Now step on me.
One of the things early on that you didn't
Okay.
catch is that she said that she took your class.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
No, I caught all that stuff. Well, I caught most of that stuff. I wasn't listening all that closely. But yeah, she said she was like looking for art jobs in archaeology, and she went with Voss because he like gave her a job. Just goes to show, be a job creator. It makes people feel indebted to you.
I don't think he respects women
for creating profit for you.
Honestly, I just don't think he respects women.
Tribulus says the difference between a tomb raider and an archaeologist is that tomb raiders are honest about robbing graves.
Well,
in the Indiana Jones world, yes, that is true.
Well, I mean, I think in 1940s, you know.
Oh, I didn't know you were an expert on 1940s archaeology.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says as he's banging his dolls together. My man, my adult man who I co-host with.
I was waiting to see how long I can do that with you commenting on it.
I think she screamed of intense pain.
Hey, she dropped it. Or no, I guess she didn't.
Journal page. Everyone who underestimated me will see. That's right, see your dead fucking body. A boom! Low five!
John, did I tell you I built my Japanese Gundam?
Oh gosh, Sheer Bliss and Shady are bonding. Sheer Bliss says, ever wondered why Egyptian mummies are so rare? And Shady says they took them off the grill too soon.
I mean, honestly, what are you gonna do with a corpse? John, do you know why?
Amonix says the real job creators are the British archaeologists who created all these Egyptian artifacts.
John, do you know why the corpse of my grandfather is so rare? Because
What's up, idiots? Put it down. I said put it down. That's mine.
You all need medical assistance.
No, so at least she made John. Start blasting.
Or get killed.
I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, if you really want to.
Sorry, I was reading
built
chat.
all my Japanese Gundams, John. I hope you're proud of me.
I don't know if there's really a need to specify that they're Japanese Gundams.
Well, no, because they're from Japan.
Wait. I need that guy to put his shit down.
Your gun?
Because I'm busy making sure no one else has a gun. A gun is most advantageous when no one else gets one. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, man.
He says he's beaten to death.
Oh, yeah. Sheer Bliss is talking about how 18th century guys and 19th century guys, there was like a weird vogue in like the European aristocracy for snorting mummy dust.
I get it. Because, like, what if it worked? Bandage yourself up, bro.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I mean, what if it did? What if it worked and it did something crazy?
Perish. You too. Okay, where's your gun? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This one really comes out blasting.
You all need medical assistance.
You better go take some cover, bro.
Why do all of their guns have like one bullet in them?
Because they've used them all.
Alright, I'm out of
You know you
bullets.
can throw them too.
No, that guy. No, that guy.
Get out of the way, I'm trying to whip someone, dude. You dodged!
It doesn't really do much.
I mean, it keeps you from getting hit. Whoa! Get his ass. Get his ass. Power attack. Heavy.
Okay.
You always forget that you can do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Throw it.
Fuck off.
Hold your horses.
Sorry.
It's crazy that none of these guys beg for their life.
Pretty good warm up, don't you think?
That's
Honestly,
what I would do.
I would
honestly.
prefer if that was the cooldown.
What?
And if there was no more workout after this. He said pretty good warm-up, don't you think? And I don't want to do any more.
Oh, well... Imagine doing... At least nobody easier time working out than that lady with one hand.
Hold on.
Throw it.
No, get the gun.
Throw it up.
You can't.
Gun climb. No, you can.
If you go into hit the like throw mode button, it just goes into aim mode.
Right, but switch it to melee and then throw it.
How do I switch it to melee? That's not a oh, there we go. Zoop. Great.
Boom. Now when you climb up, you can go grab it.
I will.
Me sharing my great wisdom. And also, you killed them all.
Great.
Well, there might be like a guy around.
What
So.
kind of gun is this? I thought it was
A machine
going to
gun?
be fully automatic, but I shot once into the air and then he wouldn't do it anymore. I'm calling my boat.
Well, hey, what's so did you finish the quest? Now that you oh no, I guess you probably gotta bring the thing back.
Soldiers, on my way.
Do I? If there was another hole
your
up there and you
journal.
threw the gun in the hole, I'd lose it. Look, honestly, so would I. Oh, I have to take it to
Yeah.
Pylon.
Yeah, Pylon wants it.
What was that scream I heard?
So,
That was the sound of
You
someone
know-
who bit off more than they could chew.
Oh, sounds painful.
Yeah, that was the sound of someone who does exactly what I do and got unlucky. To be fair, she's a Nazi collaborator, so
hey Geo,
she deserved it.
hey Geo, look over here.
Somehow more than Indy does.
You've seen it.
What's up, dogs? Hey, guys.
They vibing. So,
So,
wasn't that fun? You got to steal that woman's hand. I can't wait to put that in a museum.
yeah, that's the
Like,
real
I'm starting
artifact.
it up. It's called Violence Against Women Museum.
Shady, I'm glad you got a good workout in.
Shady, isn't it like? How is it already the end of leg day? Or isn't it only like 1 p.m. for you?
Shady seems to have a pretty healthy schedule. I think he just like can go to the gym in the afternoon. That's like something he's
We're
at
in
liberty to do.
Cheerbless. We're in Thailand now,
Yeah.
or as it was called at the time, Sukhothai.
Your impression is right. It is.
Yeah,
There are so many
you
fucking
nailed.
environments in this game, and all of them have
Yeah,
little hub
4.
worlds that the game wants me to wander around in.
Exactly 4.
That's a lot.
Europe, Egypt, a submarine, and Sukhothai.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we went to China too, but only very
think it's like a-
briefly.
Hunting, haven't you?
Aren't I a popular fella?
Okay, I gotta go over here. Ah, new program. That'll do it.
I don't believe in programs because I'm not a computer.
To be terrorized
Wow.
by Voss.
I'm glad you're sticking up for yourself and resisting digital
They were using
communism.
explosives to open a way into an ancient tomb.
And? Did they find anything? Oh,
Check out this
Sure,
bad
it's
boy.
sick.
I will. Thank you, Dr. Jones. By the way, what happened to the blonde-haired lady? My spies saw soldiers rushing her out of the jungle. Missing an arm?
Let's just say she bet on the wrong horse.
Huh. I'm glad you're on our side.
Let's just say she bet on the wrong horse. Let's further say that she bet on the horse that tears your fucking arm off. Sheer Bliss, unfortunately, Pylon is not a romance option. There's a lot of sort of post-colonial baggage in between us.
Damn. So this was not actually the quest that I thought it was supposed to be.
Yeah, that wasn't all that exciting. There were some little
Well,
puzzles.
I mean,
it was nice.
wasn't it fun? It wasn't a combat.
Yeah,
No,
it was okay.
The one. Do you have? Open your journal. I wonder if you even have this.
Journal. I have Kid Who
You have the-
Vanished. Foss's
Vanished?
Gold Stash.
Yeah, the one I was thinking, the one that I like a lot is the sequel to The Kid Who Vanished.
I have to do a quest line?
Well, it's just 2 quests. The Kid Who Vanished is also not combat; it's puzzle focused.
I gotta speak to Sunan.
The Kid Who Vanished is like a pretty good puzzle focused little ruin.
All right, man. If would it
Not combat.
I could tell it would make you sad if I didn't do this. So I'm gonna do
I
it.
just like you're.
I just
like
this game, he said.
I hate stealth. I hate combat, and I'm like, well, what about these like puzzle areas? And you're like, ugh. But I want to go do the combat heavy stuff, dude.
Dude, that is how I sound and act. You've got me. You've got a great impression of me.
Watch out!
Ugh.
I am just kind of a joyless little gnome goblin. And I hate everything. Oh gosh, I'm bumping into stuff.
But I like it's funny that Sheer Bliss says that, and all I'm thinking about is you going, ugh, these people got no chemistry.
Jones and Pylon do not have chemistry. They have coworker conversations.
Is that so wrong?
There's nothing wrong with being a coworker. I'm just saying, like, they don't seem like friends. I gotta get around here. Hey, EK Hawkman. This is a great place to come and watch Nazis get whipped. Can I go through here? Oh, shoot.
Watch where you're steering.
I would love it if the game would let me look at the map while steering the boat.
How would you pull that off physically?
Hold the book in one hand.
It's not a book, it's a map. You have to hold with 2 hands.
It's a book, dog. The map is in a book.
Yeah, but if you want to see the whole map, it's a double-page spread.
Yeah, you put your thumb in the middle of the double-page spread. Okay.
But you need both hands to do the boat.
I don't.
Okay, explain where both your hands are right now.
He's got one on the tiller,
You doing okay?
and one just fucking holding the side of the boat, doing nothing. He could be jacking off right
worry.
now.
He might be the whole time.
Better now.
Good.
I'm glad he could dock the boat like that.
Spend some time with you.
Really?
It's crazy that EK Hawkman appeared in chat and his name isn't like, Ohio is not Midwest, only my tummy is Midwest.
Book dog. I think my use of the word dog is one of those. It's like maybe my most unintentional idiosyncrasy. I don't know when I got into the habit of that. I think I originally did it semi-ironically, and now it's just part of how I
book
talk.
dog?
I said I would. You can hold a book with one hand, dog, or something like that. It's a
What's
book
wrong with
dog.
saying dog? Ooh, best viewers on
Sick 'em.
streamboot.com.
Sick 'em.
Parentheses, remove
Sick
the
'em.
space.
Get 'em.
But wait, no, don't stop the top secret patriotti.
Shady, I'd also appreciate if you did not dox EK Hawkman, who is in fact Daniel Ek, who we appreciate his support, even though he's a deeply problematic figure. We've decided that this is the one evil Silicon
Did you
Valley
have a
gazillionaire
treehouse
that we're
growing
gonna
up?
be friends with. A treehouse? No.
No, that's too bad.
A treehouse is a real investment. I would have loved to have had one.
Well, you just make one. Like an investment for who?
For the person who makes it.
That could have been you. My brother and I made a tree house. We made multiple tree houses. Just steal some wood from your dad.
Hey, someone want to take care of this bot, or are you just gonna leave it to us?
What if I modded them?
No, too late.
Mod.
Wait, did you unban them?
I made them a mod. Sorry,
I guess the ban did not.
I'll unmod them
Oh, it wasn't.
now.
Okay, the message wasn't published to chat. That's why no one dogpiled.
I unmod. What if I mod them again?
No, stop it. Okay, back to the game. The mystery's solved.
Oh, EK Hawkman missed my dogs being on stream.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Show him the dogs.
Let me see. Well, they're not there anymore.
Oh, they moved. I didn't know they did that. I gotta check all the crevices and crannies for secrets.
Yeah, you can't really. I got a dog down there, but you can't really see her.
Oh, I'm
Xena.
tired.
Xena, do a trick. Sit. Dance.
Mia, do you like this? Do you like it here? Whatever
Mia.
this is.
But I think Geo's still where she was. Geo poop.
What should I be looking for? Find the treehouse. Okay. It's a treehouse. Put your gun away.
Geo. Geo's working on my cable management right now.
Little stinker. Where is this fucking treehouse?
I don't know why she's there. Like, she never sits there.
Is that it? That's it. It's not even in this, like, ruins area. It's just right here. How do I get in it? Get in the
What?
house, Indy.
You gotta climb.
I'm climbing. I can't.
No,
climb.
no, the treehouse, not the pile of mud.
I'm trying to climb the treehouse. I'm looking for the
Alright,
place
well.
to start. Is it over here? Indy, I do not care if you're tired. I will run you until you pass out and die.
Well, let's look at your map.
All right.
Zoom in on where you are.
Sorry, zoom in.
Oh, you don't know how. I don't know. I feel like this is progress. I feel like as long as you're going away from the boat, you're getting closer to the treehouse.
Okay. Is this the thing I can get over? I can
Holy
kinda.
shit! Yeah, and that leads you right to the treehouse.
There it is.
You're
Found
so
it.
smart, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty intelligent.
They should get you to make these games.
The aliens should abduct me, so that I can serve as a representative of the human species.
Ooh.
All right,
Wait,
whatever
what?
that was.
What? It's a top Mont Blanc recipe.
No, I wanted the bread.
Yeah, it was a milk bread recipe.
Hmm. Oops. I'm more into finished products now. I'm sort of a finished goods guy.
What's it called?
I've
What's it
decided
called
to
when
be a
you're-
consumer.
What's it called when you're a stupid, ignorant fool?
I'm a Philistine?
You Philistine.
Yeah, I knew you were looking for that
You
one.
could have just learned how to make milk bread. This is your
Make
punishment.
yourself useful, will you?
This
Get
is
up
your
here.
punishment.
Gina. I've been calling her Mia this whole time. Her name's Gina.
Yeah, that's why I
Really
said, who are
shows you how
talking
much I've been
about?
paying attention.
That's why I asked you who you're talking about.
Been talking about my friend Mia.
Mia Goth? Like, who are we? Who's Mia?
Oh, who were we looking
Dude,
for?
While you were sleeping,
it would be
someone
awesome
told
if
me
I was
about
friends
his
with Mia
nephew,
Goth.
Arun.
I could call her up on the phone, and I'd be like, "What's up, Mia?" And she'd be like, "Hello, Goth."
He likes to explore the rooms.
You call her because you'd be like, I know where your father is. And she'd go, Oi!
Listen,
You mean I'm not an orphan anymore?
And he'd be like, sorry, you're still an orphan. He's in debtor's prison.
Yeah,
Then Aaron must have stumbled upon something important.
he's not real. He's in a Charles Dickens book. She's like, "Oh well,
Where is he gone?
back to the hard days at the orphanage." Gav.
Magroon,
This place is
look at this photograph.
1935.
Damn, old.
Aaron seems to be close to it.
Sick treehouse, though. Love a cot.
very highly of it.
Love a hammock.
Hey,
Yeah, I think I have a
maybe there is
unpopular opinion,
No,
which is
don't
that
leave yet.
I think adult tree houses are better than kid tree houses.
I mean, I just finished the last season of Righteous Gemstones, in which one of the characters' plots revolves around his adult treehouse and hiding in it.
That old shrine.
See ya, Gina.
Very far from here. Looks like.
Whoa! She's coming with.
She heard you.
Like Prince Wajiwarud in 1907.
What? She doesn't have a whip to ride it. What's she gonna do?
Watsu Sawai is our best bet.
I figured she just climbed down the ladder.
Let's go to Watsu Sawai.
Okay.
Gina, get on the fucking boat. Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, EK Hogman, don't get me
quest.
wrong, every treehouse is good. I just think like
Hoffman have a treehouse?
kids do not get up to like planning high profile assassinations in their treehouses. Kids don't build bombs in their treehouses. Adult treehouses are ideal locations for all of that stuff.
No, that's not true.
They are.
No, I mean about the part about kids not building bombs in their treehouse.
Oh, they build little ones.
I like
Well, what's a big bomb to you?
Do you know what it
Unabomber,
means?
bomb, mail bomb.
Comes from Sanskrit. Means dawn of happiness.
Bro, why'd they change the fucking name to Thailand? That's lame.
Sorry, what were we discussing?
She said he translated Sukhothai for her.
Okay. I mean, to be...
What the fuck's
Why
a
did I do this?
Chinese tallow?
It's an invasive
I
species
thought
of
that was
tree.
the
Made there by the
RFK
people of
thing.
Siam?
No.
Sukhothai was an old
Then
community.
what's the
that
RFK
was
thing?
Taken over by rebels and became a
What
prosperous
do you mean
kingdom
it's an
before it
RFK
started
thing?
to decline.
Like the thing that he made, he
Every
like
empire
demanded
falls,
McDonald's
sooner or
do.
later.
No, that's beef tallow.
So is that not just the China?
Do you think
tallow?
beef tallow comes from a tree, buddy?
No, I think
That is
that's
not
why
how
I'm
it fixes
confused
stuff.
about the Chinese tallow being a tree.
The Chinese tallow is a
not, like-
species of tree.
Chinese fat.
Shady, it's really noble and heroic of you to try and make Pat, like operate, to sort of amend Pat's statements until he operates on like a logical level.
I don't understand. Wait, what is Shady? I don't understand Shady's messages.
You said, isn't that RFK thing? Shady expanded that to really fucking cool thing. Though Chinese tallow, they're not that cool, at least not in the United States, because they've displaced a bunch of
This should be the way to Watsu Sawai.
domestic species.
Yeah, I mean, no, look, I lived in Pennsylvania where the government like makes you kill those Chinese bugs.
Lantern flies. Makes you kill them. The government puts a
Yeah.
gun in your hand, a tiny
They
gun.
literally take.
Obscure,
Yo,
creative,
Giuseppe.
Grappy.
No
I
time
need
for
my
fun and games
grappa.
down here.
I wish throwing weapons did anything in this game.
It did if you had the book for it, but you don't want those.
Yeah,
hate
it just doesn't
learning
seem
books.
logical. I feel like
You
I should.
have like 5,000
I feel like I should be able to
adventure
kill
points.
someone with a thrown hammer without reading a book first.
Yeah, and you have like 5,000 adventure points on.
Shady says I'm an
pretty
editor
funny.
by nature. Pat needs it.
No,
No, you need it.
I don't want it.
You need to be edited.
Leave me.
Gina.
Leave me be.
Gina, where are you?
Mia, Mia, get over here.
Gina, where are you?
Mia,
Gina, I have something for you.
Mia, Mia, take this bottle. Okay, wait, that was fucked up as hell. What the hell? What the fuck?
I can do anything I want.
You threw the bottle at that woman's head and said, "Give it a rest."
Video games are about power.
Crouch, dude.
I'm crouching. I'm whipping them in the penis.
That's close enough.
Oh yeah, wait, let Gina take him.
She just dragged them into the bushes. What are you doing in there, dude? That was a bad move.
Bong.
You should probably pull your gun, buddy.
Bong. Bro, you better hope you're dead, because if you come back up, you're not gonna be able to eat soup anymore.
Is this what you'd be like as like a mafia guy?
Hitting people with sledgehammers and saying, "No more soup for you."
No, I think you would. I think you would say the threat in the exact cadence you just said it. You better not get back up, otherwise you're not going to be able to eat soup anymore. People would be like, "Aw, aw."
And they have to think about it and be like, wait, because I'd be so brain damaged I wouldn't be able to close my mouth around a soup spoon, let alone lift it up to my mouth.
Yeah, this is it, all of this would be in the spiel, in the mafia Pat spiel.
Well, I mean, the thing is that they'd hear that and they'd go, "Oh, you're right. I'll join the union and we'll work together to get a rent protections on our block."
Christ. I think we must have talked about this on stream before, but every time I have to reiterate, I do not endorse Pat's like weird idealized, like completely fictional vision of like mob union solidarity.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because it's like not even a fiction that exists that you can watch.
Yeah.
Like, there's no mob movie where they're just like attacking.
Where they're fighting your boss for you. Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Ooh, there's your favorite thing.
Mafia guys are more boss pilled than anyone. All right. I'll decide where to throw this after I've lit it.
No. John, they're called Dons.
Did that go out?
Yeah, because you threw it in the fucking water. What did you think would happen?
Guess I'll just have to shoot him with a damn gun.
Glad I got everyone's attention.
Yeah,
Could you go to sleep already? Dude, I put 5 bullets in this guy. I hate the gunplay in this game.
Well, you're shooting a machine gun.
Fuck. That time I just missed it.
If you just knock the difficulty down to 0.
Yeah, I want to go to baby difficulty. I was thinking about that.
You should just do
With
it.
not a hint of irony. Ow.
We literally played, you watched me play Wolfenstein on the lowest difficulty possible.
I love the guy behind me. Clueless. Give me that.
Peter Piper, unfortunately, like a dragon, the Yakuza no longer exists. That is the plot of the first two Like a Dragon and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth games. Is the Great Dissolution, which is all of the Yakuza families dissolving.
But Peter Piper is not wrong in concept. The Yakuza games are very much about how like the Yakuza are good actually. And it's just like a handful of bad Apple Yakuza. They're deeply problematic games, but also I don't live in Japan.
The Yakuza don't exist anymore in the game setting.
Right, but like part of the game is like, oh, but the Yakuza should exist.
No. That's
yes.
The plot of Like a Dragon is you enacting the Great Dissolution.
All right,
which is which is the whole thing is that like your great Yakuza dad, his life mission was to dissolve the Yakuza hierarchies and to just get those guys into like normal jobs and normal life as civilians.
Okay.
That's the plot of that game.
Then maybe the weird tan baby man.
That's why they're not called Yakuza anymore. Is because there's no Yakuza.
There's no Yakuza. The law finally got to the weird tan baby man and all of his Yakuza friends.
No, in fact, the law had nothing to do with it. The Yakuza decided this for themselves.
What? They were like, you need to stop portraying us as good?
Oh, no. Oh, no, I meant in the game. The Yakuza are the ones that do the Great Dissolution. Because they're like, we should all have 9-to-5s, man.
See ya, Shady. Enjoy work.
We should have...
Peter Piper, there definitely are other crime orgs in Like a Dragon, but most of them are bad. Like, a lot of Yakuza are bad in the Yakuza series, and other crime organizations are, like, almost always bad. I have a gun now. Where do I go? Is it here? Through the big gate? Okay. No, put that down. Okay. Oh, I won't let me shoot Gina. Did Pat leave? Oh, Jesus Christ, he just left. I hate it when he does this. I hate it when he leaves without saying anything.
So that's why, that's what I was saying about that.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
Did you think I wouldn't notice?
You would notice what?
That you just left!
What are you talking about?
I have your feet up on my other screen so that I can look at your little face whenever I want. And you just ditched me. Awful.
What? Where did? Oh, you saw me leave the room?
Peter Piper says Infinite Wealth had a good criminal organization.
Oh, but we're in Hawaii. That's the Barracudas.
Are they like Shark's Jet style, like local gang level
No,
stuff?
they're an army of evil homeless people from across America.
Peter Piper was saying they're good.
Not the ones I've met.
Well, he was saying there is a good one in
No,
Infinite
there's
Wealth.
just the Barracudas.
I don't know how I feel about the game demonizing homeless people.
Though
I don't want to be like a lame leftist. Not everything has to be political. Some things are just fucking games and movies.
There's a crazy cutscene early on where you're going to go get some information, and the
and EK Hawkman with his typical strident ACAB shit in the chat. God, I love you.
Your taxi cab driver who lives in Hawaii is like, no, you can't go out right now. And Kiryu and Ichiban are like, what do you mean? He's like, look out the window. And hundreds of thousands of homeless people literally fill the whole ass streets walking like zombies.
Just doing Hieronymus Bosch shit.
And it's like, what's that? It's like, that's the Barracudas. They're gangs of homeless people who have taken over the island at night.
This does feel like if a Japanese guy went to LA, this does feel like his reaction is like, what the fuck is going on?
You go down there because there's a specific homeless guy you need to go find, and because he had info for you, and you find him, and then 4 homeless guys grab him and dismember him right around the corner with machetes immediately. And you find his body parts, and you're like, what the hell?
Wow.
And then your taxi cab driver's like, yeah, man, they do this shit every night.
Every night, 100,000 people are killed.
It's crazy.
Peter Piper says there's at least 2 other gangs. The Barracudas are not who he's talking about.
The Pokemon guys? The guys playing Pokemon with homeless people?
Do you speak English?
I do. Very good English.
I'm Gina. This is Indiana Jones.
EK Hawkman says a dismemberment a night keeps the rent down. That's a good point. I like this character you're becoming, EK Hawkman, of like the ACAB landlord.
We'll find a way to reach you.
I mean, so the head of the Barracudas, when you meet him, it's like Derek. It's like Derek Henderson, I think is his name, or something like that. Like maybe Dante Henderson, a crazy name because he immediately talks about how he's like a native Hawaiian.
Yes, it's one way to find out.
And everything that they do is to like strike back against the colonizers.
I think we need
There's
to.
another handle over there.
I think I know what needs to happen here,
Okay.
Gina. Could you like get with the fucking program?
But one of the crazy things too, John, is that like the Barracudas, homeless people come from all over America, and they give the Barracudas their passports, and the Barracudas go, "You're in. Do whatever the fuck you want now, man."
This is rough, dude. That's just like a rough thing to put in your game.
Bad angle.
Again, really
it
trying hard not to be
single cop
the
is
annoying
evil
leftist
as
guy
well.
here, but fuck. Come on,
Every
man.
single cop is also evil and tries to shoot you and says, if you get away, wait, the Barracudas equal the French Legion, except the leaders of the Barracudas are all native Hawaiian people. But yeah, it is truly like I actually think like Like a Dragon, the previous game, had some like pretty smart politics about like homelessness and like the kind of cyclical nature of the the criminal justice system and how it forces people into that life forever.
Yeah, I mean, I think
no
a big part of that is that it was set in Japan, right? And they have like empathy for the homeless people in Japan, whereas when like a Japanese person writes something that's set in America, you know, 3 times out of 5, it's like, oh yeah, and everyone's shooting each other with guns.
I'm really...
And they're not totally
and also,
wrong.
Because they're in America, the
find a
homeless
way
people
to
are
raise
all
it.
rocking
Then I can
like
cross to the other
shotguns
side.
and like M16s
Yeah,
when they're roaming the streets.
yeah.
You go into a homeless encampment, and you're literally surrounded by dudes in tents polishing their M16s.
Give me my gun, Gina.
It's like being inside the clock tower.
I
think
mean,
we're inside
look,
the
I
machinery
think
powering
they'll
the
probably
traps in the
fumble
trial
their
box.
way into having good ideas again, but it was truly bananas.
There's something back here. It's impossible to get.
Ike Hockman,
At least for now.
I don't think the Hawaiian homeless people are dismembering tourists.
No, I told you they are dismembering other homeless people who are part of the Barracudas.
Well, and Hindu
Because
mythology
all
and
the
Naga
homeless
were a
people
divine
are a
race
part of the
serpents who
Barracudas.
take the form of humans.
This is pretty sick.
Serpent people.
Real stuff of nightmares.
You should steal it and put it in your home.
I'm thinking about it.
No, instead, like the thing I just got to is that so the Barracudas, John. So after Pearl Harbor,
Oh?
they built an underground city. And so the Barracudas have control of skyscrapers, like their own skyscraper city.
I was sure there'd be something for me to grab on
underneath the ground. And what basically it exists to cater to foreign rich people to sell them stuff.
Here. Oh.
And so the wealthy come around and the Barracudas go, hey, check out our cool, you want some Dior coats? Come to our crazy underground city for some Dior coats.
Truly a wicked gang of homeless people with great financial and military power.
Well, yeah, it's... I believe at the top of the gang, it is just like native Hawaiian people, but they basically summon the homeless people from across America.
What do you want me to
And
do
take
here?
their passports so they can
Is it
use
this?
them to sell, so they can
What's
repurpose
this?
them to sell passports, and go crazy, bro. We don't care.
Oh. Yep.
I really wish that it.
You
I
can do
also
it, Gina,
don't
come
really
on.
wish it had an immersion mode like Assassin's Creed, because I just encountered this like
Give us a minute to raise the platform.
this crazy ass blonde woman dropping the most fluent Japanese possible for no reason, and then like kids walk in speaking perfect
They were not
English,
careful.
and I'm
They
like,
didn't listen to my warning.
who are
Now
you,
they are
lady?
dead. Let them betเลย.
Fascists never listen to reason.
Just need to get the water pumping. I wonder what this does. Let's try this.
Ages the cog. I know I need a cog.
Yeah, I feel like it also doesn't help.
Wheels must power the
This, I
elevator.
don't think the Sujimon system
Should be.
helps
Nope.
Some kind of
the
valve
game's
around here.
depiction of homeless people.
Sujimon.
Yeah, so there's like a subsystem now where you are collecting Pokemon and doing Pokemon battles with other trainers.
Never hurts
But
to look.
they are just homeless people that you find and give a present to convince them to follow you around and do your bidding.
Oh, that's rough. That's
And there's
pretty
this
bad.
whole subplot of like other gym league, because it's just Pokemon. So there's like the Epic 6 or whatever the fuck they're called in Pokemon, and you're doing them one by one.
Place facing west. Place facing. What are you doing, Indy?
But it is.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. Beep.
He's telling you.
That. This. All right. There's that. Now. All right.
It is nuts.
Smoothie, thank you. I will meet you
But
up
hey,
ahead.
no one ever said the Yakuza had perfect politics.
Alright, well.
I mean, yeah, the Yakuza series has never had perfect politics. It's always been kind of weird.
It's always had.
It is best thought of
incoherent-
as an apolitical work.
Well, no, I don't think it's apolitical because I think it has. I mean, I think it's just stupid, and I
Yeah.
think they know it's stupid oftentimes, and they had good stuff sometimes.
Sure.
This looks almost like an elevator.
Wait here. I'll find a way to get it working.
I love to jump around on some ancient cogs.
Are you alright, or have you
This
fallen to your
I'm
death?
liking.
Is there a third option?
I'm enjoying.
The
Yeah,
option is that
Yeah,
you
I'm
get bit by one
good.
of the giant snakes from that
that's why we
statue.
called you
Not funny.
Jumpman in college.
I wish I had a nickname like that. That would have been great.
I just told you what it is.
My boy Jumpman. Oh no, I got interrupted.
Whenever you walk into your all my like ringtone for you is the Jumpman song from Mario Odyssey. Yeah, Hawkman, I told you that the Yakuza are done. The Great Dissolution, and now the second Great Dissolution is happening.
Well, but they're done in this, the latest game of like 20,000.
Well, I don't know what's going on in Like a Dragon, Yakuza Pirate in Hawaii.
Yakuza pirate in Hawaii.
Yeah, Majima goes to Hawaii, gets amnesia,
Hang on,
and
I'll see
thinks
if I
he's
can
like an
lower this thing
old-timey
down.
pirate. Is the premise of the newest game that came out.
Why is everyone getting... A lot of Yakuza characters are getting brain damage.
You okay?
Well, have you seen what they're
Maybe I
playing?
can climb up here.
EK Hawkman, I have played every single game except the most recent Yakuza game. I am
Here
the
comes
Yakuza-
the appeal
I'm the
to authority.
Yakuza guy.
The appeal to Yakuza.
Can we open this together?
Yes!
I think so.
Please let me proceed.
I will say, John, you know what I spent my day doing today?
What?
In that video game?
Opening pair switches with Julie.
Getting first place in every single karaoke song.
Wow. That's a big day.
Another artifact left in the jungle.
Ah!
What is this place?
You
Could
can
be where they
no, you
control
do
the
all the
trap
time.
mechanism
That
for
game
paying.
with the spaceships you like, EK Hawkman. I've never played that game.
Exactly.
Afterburner or Earth or whatever.
Eevee Nova.
Yeah, whatever.
It's crazy again. I must once again point out, you have like a perfect memory for every minor plot point in every CSI episode. Every fucking...
that I've seen.
And yet, you can't even remember that Eric's favorite game in the entire world is EV Nova.
I mean, it rang a bell when you said it.
That's good. There's hope for you yet. Look at this fucker. This idiot.
I played through Endless Space 2 a few months ago. That's like EV Nova.
Do you think we can make a bridge out of his corpse? Oh, it's this switch.
And the whole time I was just thinking, like, it's crazy that we only got one Corvs game.
Come on. Come on.
One Chorvs game.
Come on.
Another puzzle?
Come on!
Not just a puzzle. This must have power.
All I want, I think Chorvs is my EV Nova.
I don't know what Chorvs is.
It's a space game. It's a space plane game.
That makes sense. We are kind of, that is the subject.
Where you are this lady from a cult with a interdimensional beam forced into the shape of a space train jet.
Don't do anything reckless. We're almost there.
That's pretty cool. When did that come out?
Yeah, you do some...
Like, you can just give me a general range.
Sorry, Yakman asked me to spell it for him. It came out in 2021.
Ah, pretty recent.
What if there's a pipe over there?
It has... It gets... it literally has a move that is just doing the nothing personal move from anime. Where it's a button you press to teleport directly behind a space, like an enemy ship that you're fighting, that you're like facing head on.
So do I not need to worry about these tubes right now?
But yeah, we're never Embracer, and the Embracer group embraced Chorvs, and we'll never get any other Chorvs.
Oh no. Alright, we got a pipe segment down here. I'll take it with me.
And so instead, they sent them to make Goat Simulator 3.
Ah, yes. The Goat Simulator 3, a spiritual successor to Chorvs. Okay, so the water's coming down here. It's coming down here. It's flowing over here, and it's spilling out. Where do I want to get the water? Into these things? Into these things.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But yeah,
Okay,
it's great. Your spaceship talks to you, and he says stuff like, "I love killing." Whenever you blow up an enemy ship.
Like this?
You can go there.
Ige Hockman's trying to tell me that this isn't Chorvs. John, I'm gonna show you the cover of the video game, and you're gonna tell me if this is Chorus or Chorvs.
It's been that way since I was young.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. I am not 3 anymore. Just answer.
Now, based off of this image, is this Chorvs or Chorus?
There it is.
Oh, my.
Right. Hold on. I'll get to Chorvs in a second.
The water is going to one of the faucets.
Just 2 left.
Nope. I gotta be over here. Nope.
You can go there.
Over here. No, that's the wrong place. I guess I can open this door. I probably need to.
They were once a temple. Yes?
I need the pipe
Person's dedicated to some kind of Hindu deity, most likely.
Oh,
Chorvs.
I think I've seen Chorvs.
That's Chorvs.
Yeah, I've seen Chorvs before.
Like, if anything, that's a typo on the Steam page. That clearly says Chorvs.
It's stylized chorus. I see where Eric's coming from, but it's also Chorvs. I need pipe segments. You ancient fools.
Yeah, it's great. I
Boom.
love when
That's all of
I
them.
love when you find a spaceship and he just tells you about how much he desires death and blood.
I'll put
Nope.
this pipe down here.
There.
Only one faucet left.
No problem.
I should have been a plumber. Damn. Nope, not that. So I gotta go like this.
It's moving.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's a great buddy cop game. EK Hockman, you know, you were part of this cool evil space cult, and you know you went to the straight and narrow, and then you know you get called back into the world of duty, and you have to go get your horrible eldritch space jet, and he's like, "Why'd you abandon me?" And you're like, "Because the last time I had to pilot you, I did a bunch of genocides." He's like, "Ugh."
But it was fun though.
That was sick as hell. It's like, He's like, I don't want you to pilot me anymore. And she's like, I could pilot you anyway. You kill cops. Do you kill cops? I don't think there are cops.
Well, but aren't you basically being mutually hunting and being hunted down by like Imperial stormtroopers essentially?
By the evil space cult that you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Gina, what are you doing?
Can you help me up?
Gina.
Push me
But
up.
there's not someone who like turns on their sirens and says, "Pull over, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're chorving too close to the other spaceships."
I made it.
You didn't put your signals on when you chorved back there. Gina, can you get up this one? Okay, good.
What's that on the floor?
Probably
I gotta say, if I never see a buddy climb or a buddy door in a video game again, I will be satisfied.
I thought you were gonna say then you'll have stopped playing video games.
No. I just don't think they should exist. There's no point.
Indiana Jones. So, Uncle Sunan sent you?
Yeah,
You have an interest in history?
I dabble.
I found a key to a hidden chamber. Let me show you.
Come on. Yeah, come use that key so that I can move on to the quest that Patrick said is really good. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Get in there.
I believe the warriors who passed the test were allowed to enter this hidden chamber.
Indiana Jones dabbler. History dabbler. But, hold on.
Just call me a radio. Just call me the Weather Channel because I'm a Doppler.
Awful. Look, we lost 2 viewers from that one.
To the people who lived here.
The shrine to Shiva. How did they build this?
That's 25% of our audience.
How'd they build this? Aliens?
Spaceships, tanks,
So, Aram,
Your
magic,
uncle-
Boy, my
ghosts,
uncle worried too
demons,
You
goblins,
should really go back to him. He will be
bulldozers.
so happy to see you again. To know that you are alive and well.
much. I
Jesus,
will, but not
the Lord.
yet. I must stay here for a while to study this amazing place.
But
they'll be fine, Gina. Can't put that fire out. Trust me.
then you're
Yeah.
the one who's going to tell Sunan.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what is EK Hockman Jesus at?
Uh,
Oh, I love.
how
the
did they
little
build
guys
the
on this
statue?
thing. Oh, I was worried maybe it was my Doppler
I'm leaving.
joke.
No, people just stopped watching the stream in response to that.
Did you ever watch the Weather Channel a lot as a kid?
No. I wasn't particularly interested in the weather as a child.
I wasn't either.
Uh-huh.
It's just like my dad loved having it on.
I see. This was before he just had Fox News on 24/7?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They hadn't invented the brain disintegration ray yet, I guess.
I mean, identity politics hadn't really reached 24-hour news yet.
Yeah. He wasn't interested in the news, in the 24-hour news cycle, because it wasn't confirming his secret racist biases.
Whenever there was like a big storm happening, he loved watching big storms happen.
Yeah. Did he like watching the storm chasers, the guys who were hanging out in the storm,
No,
yelling into
like
the camera?
when a hurricane was happening.
Gina.
Back away!
Incel. Oh, that's what. Oh, Indiana incel.
No, Volcel. Gina, catch. Terrible catch. You'll never make it in the majors.
And he'll say, "Wow."
Yeah, EK Hawkman, now that you've reproduced, it's time to turn on the Weather Channel and never turn it off.
Honestly, I kind of admire it because in terms of screen distractions you're surrounding your home with, it being 90% just the weather with smooth jazz.
Yeah, what the 90%? What is the sky doing right now?
Yeah, I think that's probably good.
It's pretty wholesome.
I'm thinking about personally,
Gina,
I'm always thinking
fast.
The thing that I'm confronting is that when I have a child, I'm going to have to radically change my media consumption because I don't want to be a household where there's a screen on.
Are you guys thinking of having a kid?
Keep your distance, pal.
Well, we're gonna eventually.
Okay.
And I just know that I don't want my home to be one where there's a screen on all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to raise a child in the world that I live in, which is watching.
You don't want the child to have the brain hole. The metaphorical brain hole that doesn't have anything to do with the actual harmful propaganda fake brain hole that RFK insists people have.
Well, I was just thinking about how
But that you insist on using as a metaphor, even though it's very misleading.
I was just thinking about how, whatchamacallit, how I watch Law and Order all the time.
Peter Piper, I'm gonna say yes, because that's so cozy. That's the coziest thing I can think of. Just the dulcet tones of golf announcers going, and you're just snoozing on the couch, hopefully under a big throw blanket. That sounds awesome. Oops, I got up.
Omahu Neck, once upon a time we were both very no baby. But now that we have dogs, it's we gotta get these dogs a baby.
Yeah.
You see TikToks of how much dogs and babies are friends?
Babies are great playmates for dogs.
Do you know how much Gio would love a baby? They have so much in common.
Soccer is good, but it's also kind of rowdy. So I don't know if that's going to be good napping material. All right, I'm going to stop by the bookshop so you'll shut the fuck up and stop negging me.
Xena and Gio both love babies.
Yeah.
But Gio is a baby.
Yeah.
So it's very different vibes. I really think Gio should have an equal.
Let me think about it.
I don't want any of those. Does this guy only sell the map books?
No, you have to talk to him.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I think you bought everything.
Oh shit.
So it is only the books.
Well, I'm not interested in those. How far away is the thing? Let's try running it.
I've been thinking a lot about the stuff that my dad would have on lately because I was listening to this podcast talk about the Tom Hanks movie, That Thing You Do.
Oh, I guess it does, Peter Piper. I guess it does depend on which broadcast you're watching. I was thinking of like Mexican soccer broadcasts, which are pretty hype. Ike Hockman tennis does seem like a good nap sport. Although, I don't know, man. They grunt a lot in tennis. They're getting pretty feral out there.
See, the thing is that these are all Applebee's sports to me.
I don't know what that means.
These are only sports that I've only seen on TV in silence on an Applebee's, so I have no idea.
And Sheer Bliss, you better believe every time I go in the water, Indy is drinking a big gulp of it.
I mean, it's just muddy water. I mean, you're in...
You can't help it.
It's not you're not in an ocean.
Excuse me. What should I be doing?
Having this cutscene.
Wow, I'm loving this cutscene.
Up to?
Indiana Jones.
That's me,
คุณไปเจอ
Indiana
ยักษ์ใน
Jones.
น้ำมาแล้วใช่ไหม
Teeny tonight.
อ๋อแผนที่นี้มันเก่ามากแล้ว มันยากที่จะบอก
Bro, I want to go to Applebee's so
เดี๋ยว
bad.
นะ
I thought you kind of had your heart set on Chili's.
นี่คือจุดสูงสุดของเขาหลวง
We can go to both.
นี่มันเป็นแผนที่เก่าของ
Sure.
สุโขทัย
Lunch and
มาหลาย
dinner.
ร้อยปีมา
Yeah,
แล้ว
sure.
นี่น่าจะเป็นแม่น้ำสายหลัก
Yeah, you come back to Houston for one day and we'll be booked
ไม่ตรงนี้
solid
น่าจะ
with
เป็น
chain
ที่ตั้งของ
restaurants.
วัดมหาธาตุในปัจจุบัน
Oh, that sounds so sick.
Of course.
This is the only time I've ever heard you like actually express
Oh, what's it called?
excitement about a possible trip.
What do you do?
I gotta get to Wad Mahatat.
ฉันจะเล่าเรื่องของฉันให้ฟัง
Oh wait, no.
คุณมานั่งข้าง
This is the one. I gotta talk
Go
to
talk to
Sunan now.
Sunan.
Oops.
He's right in front of you.
เป็นยังไงบ้าง
Wait, I just
Wow,
talked to him.
racist.
Langkum pai di kak lung suna.
แล้วเขาอยู่ไหนอะ
You're
He's
just talking
forgetting
about
he
other
gets
stuff.
sloshed on Long Island.
กระหายวิชาอยู่ตลอดเวลา
E.K. Hockman would not go to Applebee's.
ฉันน่าจะเป็น
Why
ห่วง
not?
มาก
What's your
ไป
deal with Applebee's, E.K. Hockman?
หลานคนนี้เป็นสิ่งที่มี
Dish.
I mean,
ค่าที่สุดของ
Applebee's
ฉัน
is worse than
ขอบคุณ
Chili's.
มาก
It is. It is. But it's no Jason's.
Klein anon.
There's stuff you can
I
eat
don't
at
know what fucking
Applebee's.
Jason's is.
Jason's.
I was so sad that
kinda
my
sucks.
go-to at Applebee's is gone.
What's gone at Applebee's?
ฉันให้ฟัง
My go-to.
What is it? Or what was it? We can make a headstone for it.
The Oriental chicken wrap.
Oh. That was your go-to?
That was my go-to, the Oriental chicken wrap.
Oof.
Loved the sauce. Loved the wontons.
Okay, so now I have to talk to Sunan again. Just tell me
Yeah, go talk
everything.
to him.
Sunan, I'm going to sit down right here. You tell me everything you've ever learned, everything you know.
You know, here's the thing, Ike Hockman, I don't actually care for Cracker Barrel outside of breakfast.
มันเป็นเรื่องของเด็กผู้หญิงคนหนึ่ง
But I'd go for
ที่ครอบครัว
breakfast.
อดอยากเธอจึง
Yeah,
ออกไปขุด
yeah, that's the
หา
third
หัว
meal on the one day you come back to Houston. We go
ตรงบริเวณ
to breakfast at Cracker Barrel, then we go to Chili's for lunch, and then Applebee's for dinner.
ตอนนั้นฝนเริ่มตกหนัก
Oh, or we could go to a Bob Evans
ที่บริ
for
เวณปากถ้
breakfast.
ำเธอหิวมากหิว
I haven't been to a
พอ
Bob
ๆกับเจ้าไข่ดาว
Evans,
ตอนนี้
so I have no opinion. Cat.
เด็ก
Cat
ผู้
in
หญิง
frame.
ได้ยินเสียงโหยหวนดังออกมาจากถ้ำเธอจึงตามเสียงนั้นเข้าไป
Fried egg
Whoa.
and frame.
กับปีศาจเท่า
Whoa, Cracker Barrel finally gave in to the
Well,
the forces of sin, the forces of the devil, and now they sell
we're
alcohol.
not trash people. We're not getting drunk on during breakfast. Who will drive us home?
เด็กผู้หญิงจึงช่วยพยุงปีศาจเท่าเดินออกไปยังปากถ้ำฝนเริ่มหยุดตก
E.K. Hockman seems to be suggesting something
ก็เริ่
else.
มสว่างพ้นขอบฟ้า
No, I hate brunch. I refuse to do
จึงมอบ
brunch.
ตะขอเบ็ดตกปลาทองคำให้แก่เด็กผู้หญิงคนนั้น และกล่าวว่า
Bro, I want the
นี่
big
คือ
giant
ของขวัญ
fish hook.
จากวิญญาณ
Fish
แห่ง
hook.
ท้องฟ้า หลังจากนั้น ปีศาจ
Fish
เท่า
hook.
ก็สิ้นใจ
Where's the fish hook?
That's what Soon's just been talking to you about.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
golden
I was
fish
reading
hook from
chat.
the sky.
เราเป็นยังไงถูกขัด
เด็กผู้หญิงกลับมาที่หมู่บ้านมี
Sheer
เรื่อง
bliss,
ราว
that's just
มากมาย
down home country cooking. He's
กับ
dispensing
ปีศาจเท่า
congealed
ขอ
tomato
ตก
soup
ปลา
from
ท
a
องค
can.
ำมีเยอะจนจำได้ไม่หมด
ขอบคุณครับลุงสุนัข Should take a look around what's outside. Maybe there's some
All
truth.
right,
Okay,
let's go find that big fish
So
hook.
what they cross
so now I have the fish hook. Bam.
See, I don't like brunch because it removes breakfast and lunch from my menu, from my meal schedule.
Yeah, you'd rather just eat a late breakfast and then a late lunch and then a late dinner.
You mean an early breakfast and a late lunch,
Sure.
and a normal dinner? Okay, this is crazy. Your ass is not swimming all the way to fucking that fucking cave.
I'm gonna swim across the entire planet.
Cause I like if I'm gonna eat a breakfast, I'm gonna fucking eat a breakfast, but I'm not skipping lunch for breakfast. You fucking crazy?
Where's the boat zone?
Underneath.
What do you mean underneath?
You see? Look to your. You see it? Next to the sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate brunch, man.
Wow.
Gina, can you
Because
hear
I
me?
love lunch too much, and I don't care for breakfast.
EK Hogman, this is a fraught question for me. I don't really like breakfast either. Like, I don't like pancakes.
And
I
what
don't like
you eat
scrambled
for
eggs.
lunch
I don't
that's
like
better
patty
than
sausage.
Breakfast? Sandwiches, salads, burgers, chicken sandwiches,
Chicken
cold
sandwich.
sandwiches,
I
hot
did.
sandwiches.
I believe the stone is in what? Mahatat.
Wraps,
What?
Mahatat, correct.
Oh,
fried chicken, grilled chicken, fish.
Chicken and biscuits. Oh wait, that's kind of a brunch thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Chicken and biscuits, chicken and waffles, both very popular brunch items.
No, I've only ever had both of those as lunches.
EK Hawkman, we've talked about this before. You've mentioned that you frequently do like breakfast for dinner shit to me, and I'm not about it. I think that's
I would do
bad. I think that's
a
a sin.
breakfast for dinner.
Sheer Bliss, giving the mouse
Wait,
your
no,
money is
again.
kind of like. It's kind of like. Hold on. There we go.
Someone had a very bad
Capsized barges. I don't like chilaquiles or breakfast tacos. I hate breakfast tacos. I hate breakfast burritos. The only breakfast stuff I like is pancakes and waffles.
Yeah, don't really like chilaquiles. Hate
Or a
breakfast
bagel.
tacos. Like, actually think
Or a-
breakfast tacos are disgusting.
I love I love a waffle, and I love a bagel, but I do not want your fucking eggies.
What is ram? Oh.
He's saying
Damn.
ramen.
hey there's Rambo.
Oh.
Bacon and ramen would be pretty good. I mean, like, tonkotsu
I don't
ramen
like-
depends a lot on,
hey.
like, pork grease,
Hey, John,
pork collagen.
I'm gonna fucking say it.
What?
I don't care for bacon.
I don't,
But I mean,
I don't love bacon. It's fine.
Something from
it
this
makes sense that I don't like bacon given the previous stream soggy cereal revelation.
Yeah. That you're,
Like,
you mean it
I-
makes sense that you don't like bacon because you're a freak?
I was gonna say because it's too crispy.
Yeah.
Like I like a non-crisp bacon, but no one wants to make a. Are you really? Look how many guys there are. Are you truly sure that this is your course?
I'm
of
gonna
action?
win.
Wow, you might win.
I'm running out of bullets.
All right. Hit it.
Take this. What the fuck? I hate how they don't even flinch when they're getting shot. Oh man.
I just don't.
Fuck you.
Wait. Oh, clearly you fucking killed that guy. By whipping him in the knee. I don't even like a light crisp on a bacon. I literally want bacon to be as soft as possible. Like, I want it to be as soft as like a sausage.
Give it a rest.
Damn, that guy's dead.
Nah, is he? Oh, he is. I won.
No, you could hear his death cries as he drowned to death. You don't need brunch to eat chorizo or potatoes.
Chorizo's pretty good.
Yeah, chorizo's good.
Oh, and yeah, non-crispy bacon is superior. I will eat crispy bacon, but like,
I mean, John, you know me. I won't not eat anything.
At this point in my life, I can buy anything I want at the grocery store, and so I just don't even go for bacon. I'm like, why get bacon when I can have like pancetta?
John has to talk me down every week from eating a raw onion on stream like an apple.
And I think you should do it. Don't pretend to the audience that I'm robbing them of a good time.
Don't you remember when I got on a phone call with you and a bunch of other people and I ate the 100% of a watermelon?
Yeah, you ate the rind.
You didn't like that.
It made a weird noise. I don't think you should eat it into the mic, but I think eating it on camera would be fine.
You didn't like seeing me eat it.
EK Hawkman will eat a raw onion with you in solidarity. Hashtag Onion Day 2025. This is gonna be our fucking stream anniversary event. Is Onion Day.
People don't. I don't believe in apple cores because it's just an apple all the way through. There's not a non-apple part of an apple that you can't eat.
Yeah, it's called the core. And you can eat it. It's just worse. It's worse to eat.
There's nothing different in there.
It's fibrous.
It's the same thing all the way through. Also, I don't.
Oh yeah, Peter Piper. I think everyone's got at least a couple breakfast items they'll go for. I'll go for like a English muffin kind of ham guy. I'll go for one of those weird little English muffin sandwich fuckers.
You know what I've been getting into?
Military intelligence.
What?
Dutch babies.
What is that? Is that that's a baby from Holland?
In so many words, but I love making a Dutch bacon. Love making a Dutch baby. It's a huge crowd pleaser. No one can believe it.
Everyone loves this Dutch baby.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? This is where I need to be, right? I want
John,
the fishing
this
hook.
is gonna blow your fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to make a Dutch baby. You just don't know it yet.
I mean, I kind of figured that considering how resistant you are to defining the term Dutch baby.
So you just make a pancake? You
Okay.
like make pancake batter?
Yeah, Sheer Bliss spoiled it. She spoiled your fun. She says Dutch babies are a marriage between pies and pancakes.
No. Again, that's giving too much credit for it, John. You make pancake batter, you put it in a cast iron skillet, put that sucker in the oven.
Okay.
And it's like a feast for like a group of people.
So it's like a toad in the hole but without the sausage.
No, it's just a pancake baked in the oven. In like a big cast iron, and you like cut it up like a cake.
Peter Piper bagels are fine. They're fine.
No, I love bagel. I have a bagel every Saturday and Sunday.
I don't know, man. It's just like if I'm gonna go out of my way to, like, the best bagel is a bagel that you like buy at a store and they toast it for you and they put special cream cheese on it.
Yeah,
and if I'm gonna go to a
to.
store for something, I go for kolaches, honestly.
That's the only like breakfast for dinner thing that I'll do is we'll do bagel and lox.
Yeah.
For like a meal, but that's not breakfast. Bagels and lox are distinctly not breakfast.
Except they get served for breakfast all the time.
Okay, if you're fucking I'm sorry. Oh, I'm Richie Richman John Cates. I love having salmon for breakfast. Are you psycho?
Sometimes I go to restaurants. What the fuck
You're wasting You're paying for salmon to eat it for breakfast? Are you
You're not even
crazy?
fully awake. You can't even taste the salmon properly. Your taste buds aren't
so
primed at that
expensive.
hour of the day. Salmon is not that bad.
Oh yeah, okay, Mr. 8 figures or whatever the fuck money works.
I don't make that much money.
Okay.
I don't make
Well,
8 figures.
well, maybe it'll fact check that now that we know you're eating salmon for breakfast.
Yeah, Peter Piper, I totally empathize. Like, I love I would miss Kolache Factory to death, but I would happily accept Shipley's as a substitute if I left Texas.
I don't like
Yeah, you're fucking wrong.
outside
You're
of
wrong as hell. It's the
They're just like
wrongest
shitty-
opinion you have.
just pigs in the blanket.
Sheer Bliss, you're right. You can always have salmon. You can just always have it. If you can't afford it to buy it at the grocery store, just work at a salmon fishery in the Arctic Circle. Yeah, Amahunek, I know you are a great lover of Kolache Factory. Amahunek is my Kolache Factory boy. Possibly the only person on Earth who loves to pound down a
Yeah,
sausage
sorry.
and cheese
I
kolache
love
more than
my
me.
overly baked bread and my dry sausage. My dried hot dog.
You suck, dude. You're awful. This is a terrible
You're the
opinion.
one. You did this to me. You got me kolache.
You're history's greatest monster.
Did you just fuck up and get me a bad kolache?
I don't know, dude. Where did I get you kolaches from?
I don't know.
It really depends where you buy them.
Wherever you took me to get kolaches, because you were like, "Oh yeah, kolaches are so good. You should try one."
I don't know. Maybe like
I'd rather just
maybe I
maybe
like
just
started
get a hot
you.
dog
Maybe
at,
I
like,
started you on a hot Polish or something like that. Something that didn't
No,
have like a bunch
we
of
went
cheese in it.
to- We went to a kolache factory.
Yeah, they got hot Polish.
It's whatever you and Jonathan got me.
Okay, well, I don't know, dude. You're broken. You're a broken man. Your opinions suck. This one most of all.
So, I'm sorry. Well, it sounds like it's. Is it my fault or is it your fault for getting me a bad?
I think it's your fault.
Kolache.
You can't appreciate
Looks like
the
he was trying
the
to get out.
luminous being that is a kolache. It's a cute little guy, even. It has kawaii factor.
It's just dried. It's just like
It's a moe food.
I don't know. It's. I'm surprised you like kolache.
Amahunek,
It seems like something-
Amahunek just like on his roof crowing to the heavens. I had kolache factory this morning.
because it seems like something you could personally make a better version of, and you would be like, "I make a better version of this."
It's a baked good.
Yeah, you bake shit all the time, dude.
What was that?
Not that often. Like in comparison to how often I just do like normal cooking, I don't bake
we
all
were
that
talking,
often.
we were talking about the hot dog bread that we were talking about how we could make.
Yeah.
That's just that's basically a kolache.
I mean, a lot of
Eat it.
cultures have something that's like a kolache. Like, there's a lot
Look
of
at the
hot dog
thing.
breads that you can buy at like Asian bakeries.
Here's the thing I'm gonna say: Shipley's donuts suck ass. You guys are delulu in Houston about those being good.
What's your fave donut, buddy? What's your fave donut?
Boston cream?
No. What company? What chain? If you have to go to a chain donut shop, what donut are you getting?
I mean, how are we defining chain?
Chain, as in there's more than one. I would recognize it.
Oh, that you would recognize?
Yeah.
We don't. Unfortunately, there aren't Shipley's in the part of the country I'm on, John. So I could tell you a donut chain that, like, could tell you I really like Federal Donuts. That's a donut chain.
Okay. The problem here is that the options that you have for competing donut chains that you could say to me are like Krispy Kreme and Tim Hortons, and both of them have foul donuts. Like, I'm under no illusions that
outside of. No, I mean, I would, if I'm gonna go to like the most basic chain, I'm going to a Dunkin' Donuts
Dunkin'. Ugh.
to get the Boston cream.
Gross, dude. And you're a Boston cream freak. This completely invalidates your opinion.
I'm going to get a Boston cream, and I'm going to get like a bagel. I'm going to get like a breakfast.
Hold on, I have to take us to the conference room because chat is going nuts. Sorry, we're gonna have to take a little break from the game while I catch up with all this discourse.
Federal Donuts, man, I miss Federal Donuts so much. I have all these fucking Federal Donuts gift cards. I'll probably never.
I mean, I'd be down to try it. I have no point of reference for it, so I can neither confirm nor deny your claim that it's like a vastly superior donut. Oh no, Sheer Bliss is in Boston Cream Gang? That's awful. That's a terrible thing to learn.
I would take a Dunkin' Donuts, like just because of the variety of donuts they have, over a Shipley's and a Krispy Kreme. I think Krispy Kremes. I don't like glazed donuts.
Sheer Bliss is bringing up a point that I think, you know, in your single exposure to Kolache Factory, maybe you haven't considered. There's like 99 flavors of kolache. And you got like one that you didn't like, and you decided kolaches are bad.
I'm pretty sure I've had like probably 5 or 6 kolaches.
And you just don't like them.
All under your supervision.
Yeah, you're a broken
I might add.
Shattered soul, an incomplete being.
I don't know if you got Shipley's has way more donut options than Dunkin'.
EK Huckman says,
Not any
I'm going to go out on a limb here and be
went
controversial.
to.
I prefer bagels and smoked salmon over kolaches. Just wrong. You can't.
That's true.
Like like a encapsulated pastry with a little sausage in there and some melted cheese is so much better than like a cold ass cream cheese bagel. With
I'm looking at
lox and
Shipley's.
salmon.
I'm looking at Shipley's Donuts menu, and I'm going to tell you this: the only thing that I'm pretty sure Dunkin's don't have.
Heat Pipe on the same page as me.
cherry
Dunkin' and
donuts.
Krispy Kreme are ass. Shipley's is not the best
They
donut
don't
in the
have-
world, but it's better than those.
Shipley's, the ones that I don't. I mean, one. I'm going to say this. I'm looking. So having looked through the entirety of Shipley's Donuts things, the only thing that I see here that you can't get at a Dunkin' is a coconut cake. Shipley's and a cherry donut.
Their cherry's good.
At Shipley's.
The cherry iced, that shit's good. Is it cherry filled or iced?
There's cherry filled and cherried ice, and I don't want either.
Cherry iced is great. It's cherry iced is a cute flavor. Oh, Sheer Bliss with the fucking what's the gastronomical commentary. Krispy Kreme's donuts are top airy. Tim Hortons are too sweet, and Dunkin' is cakey. Shipley's
That's good.
Shipley's
Don't you want a donut to be cakey?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you?
What do you want?
I want it
What do
to
you want
taste
from a
like I want it to have like a little bit of chew. I want it to I like that's what I like about
cakey.
No, you're wrong.
Cakey
I mean like
is
a little bit of
synonymous
chew,
with
a little bit of chew, a little bit of snap, a little bit of gum. Cakey is like Yeah. It's a little elastic.
Elastic?
A little bit. Like it's got gluten. Gluten has been developed in the dough. Gluten makes dough elastic. EK Hawkman with me on this. Cake donuts are fucking shit. Yeast dough donuts the only way.
What the fuck's I don't even know what a yeast dough donut is. But then again, as we established, EK Hawkman is like an alien foodie gastronomico guy. Whatever they're called.
Also, Peter Piper coming at you so hard with Shipley's has superior cake donuts to both Dunkin' and Crispy anyways.
Yeah, literally 0 people in the chat advocated for Krispy Kreme. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah, but everyone's
school?
everyone's slamming Dunkin' in the trash as well.
Yeah, because you guys live outside of Dunkin' country.
I've had Dunkin' Donuts, dude. It sucks.
In your the weird southern zone.
Okay, I'm going to the wrong Dunkin'. He says.
Yeah,
you got to go to the right one.
Bro, they are not equal at all elevations.
Mm-hmm. What is a Maniquiche? Sheer Bliss put this out there. did not elaborate as far as I know.
I'm never giving EK Hawkman a donut. I'm never giving EK Hawkman any food. I don't know what scenario I'd ever be in where I'd give him a crumb. I'm saying it. I don't know a scenario where I'd give anyone in chat food.
Wow.
John, have you ever received food
This is
from
dark.
me?
This is dark.
John,
I believe the kids called this crashing out.
John, we live together. Did you ever receive food from me?
No, this is true.
I'm not giving anyone food.
Peter Pipe is right about Krispy Kreme. The only excusable Krispy Kreme donut is a piping hot, fresh, plain glazed, and even then, yeah, it's fine.
Ugh.
It's just okay.
Again with the glazed donuts. It's like Patrick Bateman shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry our donuts don't have enough creams and candies in them for the little prince, for King Baby. It's his birthday and he needs a big puffy donut full of cream.
That's literally the only reason I'm eating a donut.
Yeah, you're prancing into Dunkin' in your little sailor suit and saying, give me a Boston cream with extra Boston and extra cream.
I mean, my thing is that normally my normal day. Yeah, Omahu, of course you're eating simple donuts. I know your palate. Get out of here.
He's not wrong though. EK Hawkman prefers Bavarian cream, which is the same as Boston cream. Sheer Bliss, I'm sorry anyone lied to you about Voodoo Donuts. Voodoo Donuts is fucking. It's like
I thought that was a Portland thing.
Yeah, but there are Voodoo. They're all over the place.
Oh, it's like, oh damn. This donut that they put fruit. What is it? What's the Flintstones fruity pebbles on?
Yeah, that's Voodoo Donuts basically.
It's gonna blow my mind. A donut with fruity pebbles.
Yeah,
I'm dying.
There are
I can't. This is gonna change my.
There's
life.
like this whole. I think it's spiritually diseased. I think it's a sign of our decadent times that there are these like fucking Instagrammable like venture capital financed like donut chains, and their whole thing is they make these gigantic awful donuts that are covered in like a fucking maple syrup and Oreo crumbs, like these god awful flavor combinations with no respect for the traditions of our venerated ancestors. And like they suck. They all suck.
I will say this: Federal Donuts is like a good.
Jesus, we're not catching up at all. We're getting further and further behind chat. This is never ending.
I'm not even looking at them, dude. They're talking about some sort of fake thing from a different country I don't know anything about. Like
Maniquiche. I read about. I'm so curious about Maniquiche. I'm sorry, I'm skipping a lot of these because I gotta know about Maniquiche.
I don't care about other countries. I can't go there. It's irrelevant to me.
Okay, Maniquiche is a pastry from Egypt that you can make either savory or sweet. You can get cheesy topping, za'atar topping, sausage topping, fruit topping,
I read the
etc.
chat. Everyone can read the chat. It was 5 minutes ago,
It's
John.
cooked in an oven and brushed. I'm reading it for myself. I'm giving myself space and time to read this.
Your head.
Oh my god, dude! If I do that, you'll keep talking.
Yeah, because I got to talk about Shipley's. I never saw this much donut variety in a physical Shipley's in Houston as I'm seeing on their menu.
I'm just gonna let you throw that out there. I don't really care about the variety thing, anyways.
Man,
my neck. Wait, a strawberry-filled donut will like KO you? That's amazing.
It's a lot of sugar.
Like do you just go to sleep? Okay, EK Hawkman wants an image of the Maniquiche. We can do that. We can make this happen.
Yes. He can do this. He can do that for himself. In fact, he's had at this point.
Pat, I live to serve.
Given stream delay, he's had 5 minutes to do that. Man, John. I'll be honest with you. I don't really fuck heavy with donuts in general. My heel turn.
Okay, I mean this makes sense.
when I go to Dunkin' Donut, well, here's the twist.
Because
When
the
I go
whole
to
point of a
Dunkin' Donuts-
Boston cream is not to taste the dough at all. Like you're
Well-
basic. It's just nut.
Well,
you're just
you
sucking
gotta
down a
let me
big glob
finish
of
my
nut.
heel turn. So every Saturday and Sunday, I get coffee and breakfast from Dunkin' Donuts. But we get munchkins. We never get full donuts.
So here's Manikish.
We only get munchkins.
Gross. I've had munchkins before. They were not great.
I don't even understand how you're tasting food in the morning like this to have such a wide range.
Look at these Manikishes.
Oh, well, hey, EK Hockman, if you ever visited me at my home, you'd also get Dunkin' on the weekend. Because I'd get you Dunkin'. And then you'd go, oh, wow, this is disgusting. This food Patrick gave me. Me being the first person Patrick's ever given to you before in his life.
This is why you don't do it, because it would break your heart. Yeah, Mahanek. Manikish has a lot of things I look for in a food. It's a bread with toppings. It's not. I do tend to prefer it when it's fully enclosed, but even an open-faced empanada, if you will, is still good.
What the fuck's an open-faced empanada?
Kind of like a Manikish.
Isn't it but a whole empanada thing is it's like a whole contained thing.
Pita Piper, fucking man, donuts made with what's what I'm looking for? Laminated dough are crazy. Like the cronut, what it really is it's very close to a koin amon, and if you've never had a koin amon, that is also an entire day's worth of calories.
You want to know how I instantly beat your ass into the ground about what the best donut is?
What?
It's the apple cider donuts my grandma baked from scratch with like fresh apple cider.
Oh yeah. That is, I can't challenge that because it has like the force of genuine familial affection behind it.
And it's all seasonal.
There's no greater power in the world.
It's all seasonal. It's all fresh.
Hey, Indiana Jones just crashed.
Do you think they heard?
I think they heard. I think they had some really big opinions on donuts, and it Stack Overflowed the game. Well, it is almost 11 p.m.
All right, that's fine. I'll give you my stream of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and you'll just pump that out.
No, I think we could just call it.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Because all this is making me hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I was just about to go investigate the orphanage that my biological mother ran before she was disappeared.
What? Oh, in the game. I was like, this is a big reveal, Pat.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right now, I'm outside an orphanage.
Well, you said you were about to investigate it. That could be Googling it, looking it up online, looking at Google Maps satellite photos of it.
Growing up, I always dreamed that I was like one of those switched at birth babies, but I know the truth.
Yeah, you have too much LaRose blood in you. It's undeniable.
I can't cross the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, you have the what's what I'm looking for, the hereditary curse.
Yeah.
EK Hockman, I didn't get to eat the pretzel donut thing, but I do think about Geta often. Geta is really good.
Yeah, shout out to the family, Martin Luther King and the family.
What?
You said, do you love Geta? You were really curious about Geta?
Yeah, what about Martin Luther King? Geta?
Wait, what do you mean you don't know about this?
Huh?
Here. You can share it with stream too, if you want.
Okay.
Wow, why did Discord not unfold that?
Onyx says Pat is personally this close to killing Sephiroth with his bare hands. Oh, the David Guetta Martin Luther King drop. Is that what you're talking about?
Shout out to the family.
Here. Everyone enjoy. This is how we'll end the stream. With some blatant copyright strikeable shit that will be easy to cut out.
It's on YouTube. They can't stop us if we're also on
Alright, people. United at home. The world is going through difficult times. And America too, actually.
And America too, actually.
Last night, I knew we were gonna do this. And I made a special record. So this record is in honor of George Floyd. And I really hope we can see more unity and more peace when already things are so difficult. So, shout out to his family.
Man, there's like a DJ cadence that these guys just can't turn off.
He's literally DJ. Why would he turn it
Today
off?
and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream.
There it is. There's his drop, baby. Look at him dancing completely alone.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners